Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's been a bit. Welcome back to another HyperTalks video. Though, this wasn't originally supposed to be a HyperTalks video, and if you saw my recent posts, I've been having a hard time trying to make this certain topic into like an actual video, like edited wise, but I just wasn't having fun with it, and I was having a difficult time just trying to make it a fun video and all that. And I'm also struggling to try to make this into a fun video as well, since it's just me rambling and talking as usual, because that's how these videos are. But I hope I can give out my best thoughts about Mario Kart World and what I think of it so far. And I'm hoping that I won't make this video too long, because I just want to get to the points like as soon as possible, because I've already kept you guys waiting long enough for a video like this. So let's just get into it, because I want to upload this video as soon as possible. So okay, Mario Kart World. So I've been playing it since it released in June, and I will say I have been having fun with the game. I've been loving it so far. Like, I love that the idea that it's like a open world Mario Kart, and you can basically drive wherever you want, and you can even do it with friends too. It's even got a lot of cool features added to it, like a new trick system where you can just parkour almost anywhere on the track, and you can also free roam with your friends online and take pictures and all that. That's one of my favorite things to do in this game, and it's really fun. But there are some things that they changed about the Formula Mario Kart World that I'm a little bit mixed on. So let's get into that. So one of the biggest gimmicks that Mario Kart World has brought to the series was the new intermission tracks. And that's what a lot of people call them now, so that's what I tend to call them as well. So what these are basically like, once you finish a track, like a race on a track, then you immediately ride to the next track that is set as your destination. And how it works is like you're basically driving in a straight line most of the time to this other track, and once you get to this other track, you sometimes do at least one lap around the track, and that's basically how it goes. That's what these intermissions are, and most of the time they're kind of boring, because like I said, most of them are just like a straight line. Like, some of them are actually really good intermissions that involve a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of boost pads, and there's a lot of random stuff that can happen. Like, you could be like trying to avoid some dinosaurs. There's like a random little card thing that sometimes comes out, just shoots random stuff like bombs and crates that you have to avoid. And some of the intermissions, they can have a lot of turns, so you have to like be very careful with how you move and all that. Those tracks can be really fun, but the thing is that most of them are mostly just straight lines. So what that amounts to is just you holding the A button and just hoping you don't get hit by like a blue shell or red shells or anything like that, as you're just holding the A button to accelerate forward to get to the finish line. And that's what a lot of people have been having problems with Mario Kart World. It's the intermissions, because like I said, most of them are just a straight line and there's not much going on in them. And what makes this even worse is that Nintendo recently, well, not recently, but they added an update where it became even harder for people to like do regular like 3-lap tracks, because there is an option to do just basic 3-lap tracks, but in online mode, when you're racing on worldwide with just random people, you can't exactly pick the option to do like a 3-lap track. because it's random, and most of the time you're gonna be picking intermission tracks. Like wherever you are on the map of Mario Kart World, it will show you 3 courses to pick from that are near those courses, and most of the time your only option is to pick intermission tracks. Like there are occasions where a course will appear somewhere to the far side of the map, and that means that's a regular 3-lap track that you can pick those. And that's great, but those options rarely appear. And again, what I was saying before, a while ago, Nintendo added an update where it became harder to like pick the 3-lap tracks, because before the update, the best way to pick 3-lap tracks was to pick random. Like if you picked random, then you will most likely guarantee to get a 3-lap track. And a lot of people online, when it came to this, just picked random because people loved doing the 3-lap tracks more because they're more fun. And because most of the intermissions, like I said, they're just a straight line. There's not much going on in them. But for some reason, Nintendo updated this to make it less harder to get intermission tracks now. Like when you pick random, you won't guarantee a 3-lap track anymore. You'll most likely get an intermission track. But you still will get a 3-lap track if you pick random. It's just the percentage is way lower now. So, and that got a lot of people like really mad at Nintendo, because who asked for this update? Like, why did they change this? It rubbed people the wrong way, because it's basically Nintendo saying you're not playing this game how we want you to play it, so play it this way. And that's like limiting people's options on how they want to play the game. And it's just like, you never want to do that with your audience. It is always the best way to give the player the option to choose how they want to play the game. That's never a bad option. But for some reason Nintendo did this update, and now many people are, from what I hear, are quitting Mario Kart World and going back to 8 Deluxe. Yeah, it's just like there's a lot more content in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe compared to Mario Kart World. And this game was in development for like, I think 8 years now. Like, Mario Kart World was planned to be released on the Switch, but since the Switch 2 had more, processing power and whatnot, they decided to shift development to Switch 2. And I think it was a right call, but with 8 Deluxe out, and with all the DLC it's gotten, I'm surprised they didn't add those options in Mario Kart World, for more content and all that. Because one thing that has really irked me is that the music in this game, in Mario Kart World, is awesome. It's really good. There's a lot of tracks here that some are like full-on rocking music, and some that are just like soothing and calm, and it's just like, and it's not just, the soundtrack isn't just from Mario Kart, it's from other franchises too, like Donkey Kong, Wario Land, which I was really surprised by, and even WarioWare, and it's really freaking cool. And they have so many songs from these other games that aren't just from Mario Kart, and it's amazing. But the one thing that gets me mad about Mario Kart World soundtrack is that there's no option to like pick which songs you want to hear, especially in free roam, because you're just driving all over the place trying to look for these P missions and medallions, which I will get into in a sec. But there's no option to like choose what song you want to hear to while you're just like roaming around doing whatever you want. It's random. And again, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had this option, but Mario Kart World doesn't? It's just so weird to me, man. And there's also no 200cc mode. That's like the fastest option that they put in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it's somehow not in World for some reason. that's another thing that baffled me. This is an open world Mario Kart game, and you don't have the highest speed you could get in this game. It's crazy, which I know that they'll probably add it in an update, like in a future DLC or something like that. But it's just strange it's not in the base game, you know? It's so odd. And what I want to get into, as I said before, was the missions. When it comes to free roam, there's a lot of missions too you could do, and some of them are really cool to do. There's some are really challenging. I like there's a lot of stuff you can do in Mario Kart World with the missions, but there's really not much incentive to do them. I mean, you do get a reward for collecting and finding stuff and doing the missions, but all you get is just stickers. Really cool looking stickers, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are really cool, but it's just stickers. Like, they couldn't add costumes to unlock or other carts and whatnot. I mean, you can unlock carts by collecting coins, but why couldn't they just tie that into missions? I feel like that would have been a better reward than just collecting stickers, you know? And no matter what you collect in the free roam, it's always going to be stickers. Whether it's P-switch missions, medallions, and the question mark blocks, it's all stickers. And there's a ton of stickers to collect in this game. Some you can't even collect through missions. You have to do a certain amount of driving and collecting an amount of coins and such to get all the stickers. And I managed to collect all of them. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I collected them all, but I don't know. Once I did, that was that. There's not much else to do in free roam except if you want to take some pictures and whatnot, and you know, see some other NPC characters like other racers around like the world and such. And another thing I don't like about free roam is that you see these NPCs. Like, you could see them on the map, and if you you can also switch them too if you click on their location. But you can also drive around and see them riding around. You could ride around with them too. But the thing I don't like is that you can't really do much with them and like take pictures with them and whatnot. They're just driving around. I mean, you can take pictures, but unless you're dedicated. Unless you're dedicated to getting pictures with, you know, there's certain characters that you want, you're gonna have to drive around and just hope that they run into like a ramp or such, and just like pause like the screen and get into photo shoot mode to make sure that you can capture pictures you want. You can't even like pose the NPCs in the free roam either. You can only pose your character, and I wish there was more freedom to photo mode too, man. Not just posing your character, but if you're like near another character, you can pose them however you want to, especially if you're like alone and you don't have friends. Because another thing about photo mode is that you can't take pictures with other people locally. You can only do it online with friends, and I don't understand why that's the case. I think you should be able to take pictures with other people near you too, not only just online. I don't understand that. I don't know why that's a limitation. I really hope they change that in a future update, because I love taking pictures in this game. I really do. I take some pictures with my friends all the time. It's always a blast. But you know, when I'm not playing with friends and I just want to take pictures by myself with other characters, I want to do that, but I can't, because it just doesn't work in this game. And I hope they change that, because I don't understand why you can't take pictures, especially if you have like friends or family locally and you want to take pictures with them. You can't do it in local multiplayer. You can't do it local multiplayer. It has to be online. So I really hope they change something with that in the future, because I think it sucks. Other modes I want to get into is the new Knockout Tour, because the new mode Knockout Tour is really fun. It's very hectic, and since this game supports 24 players now, it can again get really chaotic, and it can suck if you end up not passing the first gate and you have to start a whole new Knockout Tour again. But it's also very, very like it's very intense. It's very satisfying, because you really have to manage your items well and hope that you make it to the end of the finish line without getting knocked out. And I managed to win a couple of knockout tours myself online. It's really satisfying. I really do love Knockout Tour. Mostly online though. Locally, it's not that much exciting because the CPUs are pretty boring to go up against. I was able to get like 3 stars in all the Knockout Tour cups, but I mostly don't touch Knockout Tour locally unless it's online. So it's just like, I love the mode, but it's mostly for online. So locally, I mean, it can be fun with like if you have a whole bunch of family friends with you, but against CPUs, nah, not so much. I also hate how some of the modes in this game are very limited with content. Like in versus mode, for example, there's no option to like pick custom items anymore. And they recently added a little feature where you can just do mushrooms and do no CPUs. I thought that was interesting, but it's still nothing compared to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you could just customize items to appear whatever you want. I thought that was a great addition, and I'm sad it's not here in Mario Kart World. And again, there's no 200cc, it's only 150cc in mirror mode, which I cannot stand mirror mode. It's just the tracks in reverse. I wish they do more with that mode, but mirror mode is just, it's always just an afterthought to me. I never touch mirror mode. I just don't think it's interesting. It's just a track, but in reverse, like mirror wise. It's not like you're riding the course backwards instead of usual forwards or whatnot. No, the course is just flipped. That's it. So I just don't really pay attention to mirror mode. And this also comes to battle mode too. Battle mode really kind of sucks in this game. Like, it's not as bad as like the first Mario Kart 8 when it came out on the Wii U with the courses or whatnot. I think the battle courses in World are okay, but they're not like battle mode specific. Like, they're not built for battle mode per se. They're still the tracks you're riding on, but they're not too bad. But the one thing I hate about battle mode is that there's not much options like in Deluxe. Like in Deluxe, there used to not just be balloon battle and coin runners, but there was also like cops and robbers, shine thief, and like there's another mode too, but I can't forget. But there was a lot more things to do in battle mode in Deluxe, basically. But in World, there's only like 2 modes, balloon battle and coin runners, and I'm just baffled as to why there's only 2 modes. Like, seriously, this game is in development for 8 years, and they didn't think about bringing those modes into World 2. I don't understand how video game development works, man. I really don't. And my one last complaint about this game, it's kind of it's not too big of a deal, but because I got used to it, but I know a lot of people feel the same way as well. The characters select screen. Now, I want to say most of the characters in this game are fine. You know, you got the usual Mario cast joining the fray, but there's also new NPC enemy Mario characters, which is great, but we're still missing some, like, you know, old big Mario characters like PD Piranha, King Babam, and, you know, it's just like, oh, where are those characters? Why aren't they here? I would love to race with them and all that, you know? So I hope in future DLC they'll add more of the main Mario characters into the game, not just NPCs, you know, just Mario enemies and whatnot, just random Mario enemies. I hope the roster just isn't just full of Mario enemies as future DLC, you know? But other than that, I also hate how the character select screen is laid out. Like, it's all the characters are just like in on the left side of the screen, you'll see all the characters just laid out, and on the right side you'll see the character that your cursor is on. But how you navigate through the screen sucks, because all the characters are just jumbled all together, And I don't understand why they didn't have all the characters placed on one giant screen like in Deluxe, because some of these characters also have costumes, but the strangest thing is they also have their own slots. So if you pick like Wario in his regular overalls, you're just picking his overalls. You have to pick his other costumes in another slot. And I don't know why they didn't have like a sub menu when you're picking the character and you can see all their costumes in like a little sub menu. They kind of did that for Deluxe, so why didn't they do it here? They had all these characters like jumbled up. And there is like a little X button where you can like sort the characters so all their costumes are like in one place, so you can see like Wario and his other costumes next to him. But I still don't like this change to the character select. I wish they were all on just one screen, you know? I hate scrolling through, and because sometimes I do get lost, even though I've been playing this game for a bit. It's just a terrible character select screen, man, and I don't think they'll change it. It sucks. So future Mario Kart titles, please take note and don't do this again, because this is a horrible selection screen. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. But yeah, other than that, that's most of my critique of the game. I do have some, again, I said my positives. I do love that the game is still fun. The mechanics are fun. I do love most of the courses, and the costumes are awesome too. Like, don't get me started on the costumes. But there's just not a lot here that makes it warranted that $80 price tag. And that's another thing that a lot of people are mad about, is that price tag. This game is not worth $80, man. It is not. I don't think any game should be worth $80. $60 is more than enough, especially for a Mario Kart game. Like, I know Mario Kart is a popular franchise and all that, but $80 is still asking for way too much for a game like this. I'm just glad I got it with the bundle with the Switch 2, so I only had to pay like $50 more for it. But for others that didn't buy the bundle and have to buy this game full price, I feel for you guys. So if you're one of those people that has a Switch 2 but still hasn't bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe yet because of the price, I would say hold out or wait until somebody else gets it for you. Because this game is not worth $80 as is. I would recommend at least waiting for DLC for this game to come out, because I know for a fact that this game is getting DLC in the future. There's no way it's not, especially with all the reception it's been getting. I just hope it'll be good DLC too, because this game it's fun. It is fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's not worth paying $80 for. It is not. Especially if you're mostly playing it alone and you don't have friends like me. Like, don't get this game for $80. Like, seriously. Unless you have a whole bunch of friends that play this game as much as you do, like, don't buy this. Don't spend $80 on it. Like, seriously, it's not worth it. I'm not denying the hard work it must have been to make this game. Don't get me wrong, but it's just nothing in this game is convincing me that it's worth $80. The animation for the character is good. Everybody in this game looks stellar. The costumes are awesome. The courses are good. I love the missions and all that, but you know, the online, barely any modes, not much else to unlock after that. It's mostly online now, and it's just like it's just missing so much from Deluxe, man. It's not convincing me. So my recommendation: don't spend this $80 on this unless somebody is getting it for you, or you save up enough to really get it if you have friends. But yeah, guys, that's really all I have to say about Mario Kart World, and I'm really, really sorry this video took so long to come out. I don't know what's been up with me now. I've been busy and all that, but I've just been struggling to try to make fun videos, or trying to have fun with them. But next video, without a doubt, will be a topic video, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. I want to talk about my boy again. Like I want to talk about Wario, and there's still stuff I want to talk about this dude. And somebody may be thinking, well, Wario hasn't had a game in like 17 years. What's there to talk about? Trust me, there's a lot to talk about with this man, and I want to talk about those things so bad in like really edited videos, and hopefully put some stuff in there that'll make you guys laugh. So that's what I'm gonna be working on next. I'm hoping it won't take as long as this stupid video did, but I'm grateful for your guys' patience as always. And let me know what you think about Mario Kart World and the state it's in. Do you actually think it's worth $80 or do you not? And are you having fun with the game? Let me know in the comments below. But also leave a like on this video, please, because I really want to try to get my mind working again, because this year is almost over. We're so close to getting 1,000. We're like, last time I checked, we reached 950. We're getting close, guys. We just need 50 more. So if you're new here and you like what you see, please subscribe, and I would really appreciate it, because I really do want to work on another Warrior topic video, and I'm really excited for this one. So I want to try to work on it as soon as possible, so I don't make you guys wait, because I have a whole lot of videos left in store. So yeah, I need to lock in before this year ends and really get some content out for you guys, because I really want to pull my weight before this year ends, and I'm hoping I don't have to end my channel before the year ends, but who knows. But that's enough of me rambling, guys. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry for the wait, and until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rotten day, and hope to see you all in the next video. So stay safe out there, guys, and as always, peace.